Good morning. We are going to practice toward downward facing dog today. So I have my mat. My mat is up against a wall. And so I invite you to do the same thing. Bring your mat up against the wall and have something to sit on, maybe a block or a blanket of some kind. And we'll get started. So go ahead and take a seat. And you can cross your ankles, sit back. And as you find your seat, go ahead and take a breath in through your nose. And a breath out through your nose. And as you inhale, imagine the breath going, moving up the length of your spine, up the front of your spine, up to the base of the skull. And as you exhale, goes down the back of the spine, down past the pelvis and the hips, down to the soles of your feet. And we'll do that one more time, inhaling up the length, the front of the spine, up to the base of the skull, so there's elongation. And then exhale down the back of the spine, past the pelvis and hips, bones of the legs, down to the soles of your feet. And then just one big exhale to feel that steadiness from the breath and tuning into yourself. And you can blink your eyes open and we'll get started. To start, bring your hands out in front of you and then just bring the right hand slightly under or below the left. Bring them and cross them in front. Turn your palms towards one another, clasp them, and then bring your hands in towards your chest, up toward the ceiling, and then in front of you as you straighten your elbows. And then we'll re-bend the elbows, bring your hands in front, release the fingers, bring the right hand in front or above, cross, hug the hands in as you bend your elbows. And then see how this side feels, and then straighten your elbows. It might be that one side feels more available than the other. I'll do that one more time on each side. Cross the right arm under, curl the fingers in, bend your elbows, and straighten your arms. Release that, and then we'll go the other way one more time. I might even change the cross of the fingers this time, just to see. Bring your elbows, or bring your hands in, bend your elbows, straighten your elbows. And then bring it back towards your chest, release your hands. Hopefully that feels just nice for your hands. Bring your chin to your chest. Slide your chin across the left side of your collarbone. Lower your left ear. Keep your shoulders steady as you slide your head back. Right ear to your right shoulder. Chin towards the collarbone as you bring your head down. Go the other way. Slide your chin over to the right. Lower your right ear. Slide your head back. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin to the collarbone. And then down into the middle. And then rise up. And now turn your right palm up to the ceiling as you reach your arm overhead. You might bring your left hand to the right side ribs just to feel if the ribs start to poke forward. Try to keep them back. And then rotate your arm. Press the air down behind you. We'll do that 2 more times. Reach your arm up to the ceiling with the palm facing back. Rotate your arm. And then press the air down behind you. One more time. Reach up, rotate your arm, push down. And now we'll add the ribs. So lower your left hand to your left knee, reach your right arm up, and then rotate your ribs and look to the right as you press the air down. Reach up, rotate, and press the air down. One more time, reach up, rotate, lower the right hand, reach your left arm up to the ceiling by the ear. Lower your left hand to your left knee. Reach your right arm up by your ear for a nice side stretch. And then lower your right hand. Turn your chest towards the camera. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling. When you get to the top, rotate. Push the air down behind you. Return to the front. Reach up. Rotate. Push down. You're just preparing your shoulders for downward facing dog. Rotate, push the air down. And I will add on the turning your ribs, turning your torso. Turn to the left, then turn back to the front as you reach your arm up. Reach your arm back as you turn. You turn to the left one more time. Reach up, rotate, turn to the left, lower your left hand to the floor behind you. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling for a side stretch. Lower your right hand to your right knee as you reach your left arm up by your ear. Lower your left arm as you turn back to the front. Keep your hands on the knees as you lift the shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, up, back and down. All kinds of good stuff there. Move the block to the side. And we'll come into tabletop now, hands and knees. And now that your mat's at the wall, bring your feet to the base of the wall. Shoulders over your hands, hips over your knees. Press your feet into the wall and really push your feet into the wall as you push your hands down and kind of forward and towards one another. See how that feels in your arms. Then push into the wall with your feet as you lift your knees and bring your hips up toward the ceiling, the pelvis up to the ceiling. Push the floor away for your downward facing dog. You can take a few breaths here, thinking length through the front of the spine as you breathe in, and exhaling down the back of the spine, down the pelvis, down the bones of your legs to the soles of your feet. We'll do that one more time, inhaling up the front of the spine to the base of the skull, exhaling down the back of the spine to the pelvis, down the bones of the legs, down to the soles of your feet. You can lower your knees. Probably built up some heat doing that. And walk your knees forward slightly, untuck your toes. And we'll sit back into child's pose. Turn your palms up in your child's pose. You can lower the forehead down to the mat. And stretch your palms, stretch your wrists, stretch your shoulders. And take some nice breaths in and out through your nose. And then you can make your way up to a seat. And notice how your body feels. Maybe take a big exhale through your mouth. And bring your palms together at the heart, honoring your time and your effort. Thank you so much.